Hello everybody and welcome to the new episode of This is China. I'm going to be talking about stereotypes today. Different stereotypes that Chinese people have about Americans. Mostly Americans because I'm American and I own the video camera. So that's what we're going to talk about. So let's think about a few reasons for why there are so many stereotypes of Americans and foreigners in China. I think you can boil it down to 3 reasons. And the first reason is that there's just not a lot of foreigners in China. There's not a lot of us here. And because of that, a lot of Chinese people will never see a foreigner. They'll never talk to a foreigner. And so they have no one to break these stereotypes with. And the foreigners that come to China, they stay for a few years. Maybe they even get married and they go home. They take their wives and if they have kids, they'll take their kids with them. And they'll go back to their native country. And so a lot of Chinese people say, oh, these foreigners are just here for a little bit. They're not trying to truly become a part of China and all that stuff. So that's reason number 1. The second reason, and it's obvious, is TV and movies. TV and movies really influence people's minds about America. And this is not just for Chinese people, this is for everyone. I asked a few of my friends, hey, think back to a time when you had never met any foreigners and you never talked to a foreigner. What did you think about America? And they thought about it and they said, sex and guns. That's what we thought of America. I'm like, oh, really? That's what America comes down to, is sex and guns? That's just, it's sad. Okay, it's sad that's what people think of us. But it's a reality. That's what people really think. That's reason number 2. Reason number 3, I think, is the deepest ingrained and most profound one. And it says a lot about what goes on in the mind of the Chinese. And that reason is there's a fundamental mindset among the Chinese of us and them. There's us and them. Now let me give you an example. In Chinese, when you're talking with someone in Chinese, and they'll say something like, 我们中国人什么什么什么, we Chinese do something, whatever it is, and then they'll say, 你们外国人什么什么什么, you foreigners, or they'll say, 你们美国人, you Americans do this and this. There's a language, it's even in the language, it's so deeply ingrained, us Chinese do this, and then you foreigners do this. And that's the way it is. There's a wall that's automatically put up between the two cultures, even in the language. That's how deep it goes. And it doesn't matter how long you've been in China. It doesn't matter how good your Chinese is. It doesn't matter where you live, how old you are. When people see you, they see your white skin, they see your different colored hair, they see maybe you have a small beard or something. They say, foreigner, foreigner. No matter what, you could have been born in China and they'll say foreigner. They'll never accept you as a Chinese person. And that's really a big part of why so many stereotypes exist, is just that fundamental mindset within most Chinese people. So let's get into a few of the specific stereotypes. One is that all foreigners are rich. All foreigners are rich, no matter where you come from, what you dress like, and all of that. Like, you can see what I dress like. I just have t-shirts and like shorts and stuff. But they see me and they go, oh, foreigner, he's rich. So let's charge him more money for fruit. Let's charge him more money for food. Let's charge more money for whatever. So that sucks. And all foreigners are big and sweaty and have big noses and round eyes. That's kind of annoying too. But that one's not as serious. I don't really care about that one. I am pretty big and I can sweat pretty good. I don't think my nose is particularly big, but whatever. Another stereotype is that foreigners can't speak Chinese, or foreigners can't learn Chinese. And that one is the one that I run into most often in my daily life. I could be on the bus, I could be walking on the street, I could be sitting in a restaurant, and I'll hear somebody say, oh, it's, blah, 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 there's a foreigner, I wonder where he's from. Hey, look at him, look at his hair, he's kind of fat, isn't he? Yeah, he's a little fat, and all of this. And I understand everything they're saying about me. And sometimes I'll look over at them and I'll say, hey, idiot, I can understand what you're saying about me. And then they'll, oh my God, you can understand Chinese. And I'll say, yeah, I can. And then they try to be friendly. And I say, screw you, I'm not going to talk to you. because you're rude and all of that. Like I was on the bus the other day and these two girls, really like ugly girls, sat down and they started talking about me. Oh, this foreigner, look at him. He's so ugly. He's really fat and all of it. And I was too angry to even talk. Too angry to even talk. And every foreigner in China who knows Chinese will agree with me. Chinese people do this all the time. All the time. And the list of stereotypes goes on. And while we might not like it, it's something we have to deal with. So I recommend if you're going to come to China, please do your best to break these stereotypes. Be friendly, learn some Chinese. Don't go eat at KFC or McDonald's. Don't go and eat at those places. Don't show off your wealth. Don't show off anything. Just be a normal person and show them, yes, Americans and foreigners, we can be normal people. We are normal people, and don't discriminate against us. So, yes, just be mindful of these stereotypes as you're going about your life in China. And I think it'll make your life more interesting if you're aware of this. So that's about all I can think of for right now. I am working on a travel video, a travel recommendations video for something that I think 2 viewers asked me to do. So yes, I am working on that. But I have not fully decided what I'm going to say yet. So, all right, I think that's all I'm going to talk about today. So I'll see y'all later.